Welcome to Not So New News. Come along with us as we continue to discover an Appalachian time gone by. Today's article comes from the town of Whitesburg in Letcher County Kentucky's newspaper, The Mountain Eagle. Volume 5, Number 4, Industrial Edition, 5th section, dated June 6, 1912. Page 16 is named Two Views in City of Jenkins and is continued in today's reading. Street scene in Jenkins, showing Elkhorn Hotel in distance. Jenkins Power Plant Foundation, May 14, 1912. Building now going up rapidly. Police Judge of Jenkins, John D. W. Collins. With the law enforcing department of Jenkins, it is likely time to say that John D. W. Collins stands at the head. When the town was incorporated a few months ago, and the citizens began to look for a man to head its law enforcing department, all eyes turned upon Mr. Collins to accept the appointment of police judge. This he did reluctantly, and today Jenkins is proud of this efficient official. Mr. Collins is a full-blooded Letcher County boy, son of Frank Collins and a great-grandson of one of the very first settlers in Letcher County. As a soldier in the service of Uncle Sam in foreign lands, he was true as a boy, and as a man and citizen, he was true, and as an official he is making good and true. L. E. Crenshaw, wife and daughter. A popular dentist, Dr. T. D. Vaughn. Dr. T. D. Vaughn is a native of Paintsville, Johnson County, and is the son of our well-known friend G. Balsam Vaughn, and was among the first to drive down his stakes at Jenkins. He is a young dentist of great promise and untiring energy. He is a graduate of the dental department of the University of Louisville, and comes from one of the best-known and leading eastern Kentucky families. He has an excellent practice at Jenkins, the merit of his work spreading far and near. Men with such tact and ability are always welcome into our county. George Kelly. Well, George is the cameraman who snatched the shadows from which most of the pictures and illustrations in this issue of the Eagle were made, especially those around about town. He knows his business, as the half-tones will attest. Arch Sergent. There is no better known salesman who hits the roads of the mountains than Arch Sergent, who sells groceries for the Norton Grocery Company. Mr. Sergent is the son-in-law of Jason H. Mullins, one of our very best Oven-Folk citizens, and has an excellent family and home. Formerly, Mr. Sergent was a popular teacher and leading merchant. Hugh Combs. Hugh Combs, the popular tonsorialist artist, failed to get his picture, claiming that it would spoil the whole thing. But he shaved everybody else so that they could get their beauty tooken. Hugh is a splendid barber, clever, gentlemanly, and even on the spot. His shop, clean and tidy, is in Union Bank Building, upstairs, where you can get a neat shave for a dime. Stephen Combs. Mr. Combs is a member of our leading families and is quite popular. He is at present circuit clerk and is one of our best officials. Mr. Combs is also a leading farmer, owning a fine farm and country residence in the Rock House section. He has a pleasant home at this place. B. Fields. When you go into the drugstore Fitzpatrick and Bentley, you'll meet B. Fields, the handy, polite clerk and manipulator of soft, cooling drinks. He is one of the best citizens, is married, and has a nice home and family. John W. Hale. For many years, Attorney John W. Hale has been a leading citizen, teacher, lawyer, and now U.S. Commissioner. At the present, he has his hands full of business pertaining to the government and a good practice in both county and circuit courts. He is the brother to the editor Nat Hale of the EK News and belonger to one of our oldest and best families. Mr. Hale resides at this place where he has a neat home and an intelligent family. Gus Har. The village blacksmith, and a good one too, is Gus Har. Mr. Har is a son-in-law of the county clerk's Bentley, is a clever, genteel gentleman. He has a nice home and interesting family. Luther Baker. Luther Baker is a son of Judge S. E. Baker and has recently developed into an expert typewriter and abstractor. He is a notary public and has an office in the courthouse where he holds a good job for the Consolidation Coal Company. Pay your Eagle subscription. This concludes today's reading of page 16 of the June 6, 1912 Mountain Eagle. We at Kentucky Tennessee Living would like to thank you for your continued support as we bring to you the history of the Appalachian Mountains.